Here's something that will make Vic go batty. We're going to have to wait a little while longer to play Batman Arkham Knight. The hotly anticipated game has been delayed by 3 weeks and will now swoop down on June 23rd. Developer Rocksteady Studios hasn't given a reason for the push, and this isn't the first time the game has been delayed. It was originally expected to debut last October before the developers decided that they needed more time. Batman Arkham Knight will be the first game in the Arkham series with an M for mature rating from the Entertainment Software Ratings Board. It's billed as the final chapter in the series and is expected to see Batman's story come to a dark and perhaps bloody conclusion.
Where's Scarecrow? Go to hell!
Tom Cruise is 52 years old, but that hasn't stopped him from hanging outside of airplanes. Take a look at Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, the 5th film in the spy franchise. This time around, Ethan Hunt and his team are going up against the Syndicate, a shadowy organization of evil spies that's so large it could be called a nation, or Rogue Nation, like the title. Get it? The Syndicate was actually first introduced in the original 1960s Mission Impossible TV series and has a lot in common with the criminal organization Spectre from the rival James Bond franchise. Perhaps not coincidentally, the latest Bond movie happens to be called Spectre and is already digging up this old idea. That arrives this November after Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation infiltrates theaters on July 31st.
Oh, hey boys, what did I miss?
That's it for the rundown. Now, here to join me is Scott P. Jones. Hey, Scott, did you see that Mission Impossible trailer? Tom Cruise is looking pretty good.
Tom Cruise looking young forever, the same way Victor Lucas looks young forever.
Oh, that's sweet. But no, do you feel like we've had enough of this Mission Impossible? Do you like seeing Tom Cruise kick so much butt?
Well, I am kind of over Mission Impossible. I've never been a huge fan, and I know that's had a lot of different directors. Only one star every step of the way, and that's Tom Cruise. And it just kind of seems like white noise to me. Like it's supposed to be this action James Bond thing. It's never been that seductive. I'm not that excited for this new movie. I think the trailer was really fun to watch.
Yeah.
And it was really fun to see Simon Pegg in there.
Sure, and there's a sexy lady, of course, and she was kicking some butt as well. I mean, I like seeing that. I like seeing Tom Cruise doing what he does best. I don't like seeing him outside of movies. I feel like it's a little strange. But inside of movies, seeing him do just rock out the way he does, I liked it. I like seeing him hang off that plane.
You know, I loved Edge of Tomorrow, which is now known as Live, Die, Repeat.
Right.
It was so fun. Nobody went to see it, and it really kind of made me maybe not fall in love with him again, but at least be open to the idea that he still has good movies in him again.
Yeah.
You know, this movie is directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who was also part of Jack Reacher, which I didn't really enjoy. Certainly not my favorite Tom Cruise movie.
That was okay.
But you know, I'm glad he's still working. I'm glad he's so lithe. I'm glad he's still strong. I mean, he must be 100 years old by now.
He's 52,
okay,
but maybe he could play the next Batman, so maybe we should move on to Batman.
Oh, yeah, let's talk
because,
Batman.
yeah, Rocksteady delayed the game again.
You know, if you listen carefully, in the walls you can hear Victor Lucas. He's covered in his blanket and he's sobbing. It's only 3 weeks, though. It's not an extensive amount of time.
But we don't know why. We don't know why.
And it is a mysterious amount of time to ask for, because when games are generally extended or delayed in this business, usually it's because they're doing some retooling, and it's a significant amount of time, usually 6 months to a year or maybe multiple years. In this case, it's only 3 weeks.
What does it mean?
I know, we may never know what this really means. Maybe the Joker's behind this.
Oh, I like that. Listen, we've got to move on now.
Oh, yeah. Let's move on and talk about Interstellar. It's out on Blu-ray. We sent our very own rocket scientist, Marissa Roberto, to the Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
I know. I went to discover the science behind the film.
NASA.